Right now, we're going to be taking a look back at the Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters Batman action figure, which is, of course, a Target exclusive. And, of course, we are going to be taking a look back at the Fred Meyer exclusive as well, the Movie Masters Bane action figure. Oh yeah, this is going to be very awesome. Now, before Spot talks a little bit about the Batman figure and about the Bane figure, what I want to say is that I was really exceptionally thrilled when I brought these two figures. Now, I did manage to end up picking the Batman one, first of all, I brought the Bane action figure from Fred Meyer, and I also did manage to go to Target and end up getting the Movie Masters Batman action figure over there for about $299. Now, it was over there, but Spot can't tell. Now, it was over there, but Spot can tell. Now, it was over there, but Spot can't tell anyone where he did get these action figures from. But let's just say that Spot has been a little busy with. But let's just say that Spot has been a. But let's just. But let's just say that Spot has been a little busy collecting these action figures, and he wanted to get these action figures because he was a little busy collecting the Batman ones, like the Batman action figures for his collection. Now, I'm going to show you both figures, and as I talk a little bit about the detail and quality on these figures, I'm going to show you first of all Batman. So, let's remove Bane out of the way, and we will get a really nice, fantastic look at the Caped Crusader himself, Batman. Now, start with the detail and quality. I'm going to go into the quality right now. The detail on the entire costume is great. I mean, it's great. It's perfect for this figure. It suits this figure really better. Now, the suit is actually really nice. It's made out of really hard plastic, like the Kevlar plates, like it was in the movie. The quality on this figure is really top-notch. Now, a lot of collectors out there and Batman fans will know exactly everything about this figure. Really nice detail on the utility belt. It's really great because it kind of goes down to here, and it's also really great because it kind of goes down to here as well. It's really fantastic. Now, the quality is exceptional and is done amazingly very well. Now, I'm not disappointed with this figure. But don't get me wrong, but I think the mold and the head sculpt for this figure is fantastic beyond my exceptions. Now, the eyes on the figure are very nice. They look very angry like they did in the movie. The mouth over here also looks very angry. That's pretty cool. That suits the figure a lot better than when he's it suits the figure a lot better than when he's happy or when he's sad or something like that. But it's really cool. Really nice detail right here where the Batman logo is out right here. Really nice detail on the utility belt right here. Really nice detail over here as well, like where the really nice detail where the gauntlets are at. Really nice, You can see that on both right there. He has the bladed. You can see you can see right there on both of them, he has really nice detail in the gauntlets, like his bladed gauntlets that kind of look like knives or something like that. Really nice, and they're very sharp, as well. Really nice detail in the neck, and very nice detail in the shoulder pads as well. Really nice, exceptional quality. I'm going to go into the quality and paint applications later after the articulation of this figure. Really nice detail also on the boots, and they look movie accurate, so that's pretty cool. Now for articulation, I would say Batman has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 points of articulation. So let's see, like, well, so let's see what kind of articulation he has. First of all, he has a ball jointed head. The head does spin. It does go like that. It goes up and down, goes side to side. And it is on a ball joint, so it can move up and down. Awesome articulation in the shoulder pads, but because of the shoulder pads hindering this figure, you're not going to get a lot of articulation out of it. So you might be better off not like playing too much with this figure because it might break or something like that. But yeah, really nice articulation here in the arms that we get with most figures, and also really nice articulation in the arms that we get. Really nice articulation in the arms that we get for the figures, and also there's articulation over here as well, so you can see that the arm moves, the arm rotates and moves. It's on a pin socket ball joint. It can move the wrists right here. You can move the wrist right there. Now you can move the wrist right there, and you can move the wrist right there as well. Then you have really nice articulation here. Same thing right here, like you can get with most Batman action figures. You get the same kind of articulation over here. Really nice articulation in the wrist, and really nice detail in the gloves as well. You can see a lot of texture to them, so that's really nice. The feel and texture is pretty cool. Waist articulation. His waist does move side to side. His legs can rotate. They do the same thing over here. And the same thing over here. Oh, sorry about that. Same. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sir, about that. The camera just fell over inside, so that's why I had to pick it up. But anyways, articulation the legs is pretty cool. It's not hindered or anything like that, so it's not really hard to get him into many poses or like any battle poses at all, unless you wanted to. And also, his legs do articulate here, so that's really nice. Now when I purchased this figure, when I bought this figure with my money, I just want to say that, of course, I feel that the cape is a separate piece for this figure, but it's a very nice figure. It's a rubbery cape, but in the Movie Masters 2-pack with Batman and Bane, Batman does not have these gray colors on his suit at all. He has gold colors, and of course he doesn't have a plastic cloth cape like this, but he does have a cloth cape which kind of looks really nice. This is just a plastic cape, so it's really nice for any poses you want to make him into. I mean, it's really nice, but yeah, this kind of, this figure kind of reminds me of the Police Honor Guard Joker, and of course the one in like the Toys R Us exclusive. It kind of reminds me. It kind of reminds me of the exclusive that they had at Toys R Us, where you could just purchase it. It kind of reminds me of that, but let's put the figure to the side over here. It kind of reminds me of the Honor Guard, the Joker action figure, and also with Batman. It's a separate figure, but in the paint applications you could see that from the armor, and also right here leading down to his utility belt, you can see that the figure actually has a really different mold and head sculpt as Mattel gave the figure to be, because the figure is actually something more that Mattel just wanted to go ahead. They wanted to do the figure as they wanted to, and they planned to do it really nicely. But The only thing I don't really like about the figure is the fact that he has to have like a golden utility belt right here, but instead it's a bronze utility belt. That's what I don't like about the figure. The problem is most people will probably get this review, but in the movie his utility belt turns the color from gold to possibly bronze or silver to be exact, like right on the lines right here. And in the movie, it actually does switch from his golden utility belt to his other one. So it's kind of different because for this version of the suit that he wears in the movie, it's kind of very different. For the different version that he wears of the suit, it's kind of very different, now. Looking back at the pictures and the magazine covers for the utility belt, I thought that maybe the utility belt wasn't that so bad after all, because right in here I only had one kind of problem, and that problem was that the utility belt did not match the pictures. Instead, it turned out to be something that we didn't get in the movie or like in the series, but I'm kind of fine with that, especially since I was sticking onto this figure, and purchasing it was really nice. I can tell you that it was really nice, and everyone in Turkey, it was really nice, to me as well when I was purchasing this figure. And yeah, the quality on this figure is top notch. It's really awesome. It's amazing. And the sculpt and the top sculpt over here in the face, like the quality, like I said before, everywhere you can see right here, they just managed to change it up a little bit. Even after seeing the movie, I really enjoyed how the suit turned out to be like this. I really enjoyed that. In the pictures, I kind of felt like I was okay by the pictures, but when I watched the movie, it's kind of really nice, so yeah, really nice. It's really nice that they actually did do the same head sculpt right here with the neck right here, kind of connecting to the cape down below right here. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and that's that's pretty cool, and that's exactly what they wanted to give him. That's exactly the kind of suit that they wanted to give him, in the movie. That's exactly the kind of suit that they wanted to give him in the movie, and I'm glad they did it, because I wasn't really impressed with the original suit, like in Batman Begins when Batman was first wearing it. But I mean the armor on the suit itself is actually pretty nice, since they did the Kevlar plates over here. The Kevlar plates are actually really nice. They're small pieces, they're the small pieces of armor, and that's really nice, So yeah, in the pictures I wasn't really that impressed with the magazine covers, but with this figure I'm really impressed, And with this figure I'm very impressed, so with this figure I'm very impressed as well, so So overall, the quality on this figure is top notch, and I believe that collectors will not be disappointed in this figure at all. So, the head sculpt is very detailed. It's top notch. Everywhere it's fantastic. The detail from the movie is movie accurate. And this figure, if I was to rate this figure, I would give it a 9, possibly a 9, because this figure is awesome. There are no problems to it. You're not going to get problems with most of the torso right here, but the figure doesn't have that much of the doesn't have that much of the waist articulation. It only has a little bit, but not a lot. It only has a little bit, but not a lot at all. So let's just move this action figure out of the way, and we're going to move on to the Movie Master's Bane action figure. And so here he is. This one I brought him at Fred Meyer for about $12.99. He was really cheap, but I brought him at Fred Meyer for about $12.99. He was very cheap, but he was also very nice as well. So let's start with the quality on this one. The quality on this figure is really amazing. From his mask that he wears on his face to his vest right here with the belts, buckles, and the straps right there, and also the pants with the shoulder pads right here, like where his legs are at, and the boots are actually very detailed. The glove over here, like the gauntlet that he wears, like when he broke his arm or something, or his arm was hurting or something like that, and he needed to wear it. It actually looks very nice. Now, it actually looks very nice. Now, the problem I had, or not the problem I have, not the problem that I have, but with the mask, in the pictures, Tom Hardy was actually very small. He was a small dude, but don't get me wrong. In the movie, he's a really big dude who goes out to fight Batman. But the mask kind of changes a little bit, and you can see the blue parts everywhere over here. The blue parts over here. And the mask is very detailed. In the pictures, like where they were like he was first wearing the mask, I kind of thought to myself, this mask was actually a very cool piece that they actually did want to give Tom Hardy as Bane, like they wanted to give Tom Hardy as Bane, like the main Batman villain. So that's exactly what he wears, because in the movie they say he cannot breathe without it, and can see that in the pictures, his mask, it actually doesn't have that or anything like that, but it's very nice. Also right here with the straps right here leading to the jacket, it's also really nice. And this arm right here, he has both fists right here, and they look very cool as well. So yeah, for articulation, also he has a rubbery jacket. For articulation also the rubbery jacket, which is his fur coat that he wears in the movie. His head does move side to side, but because of the mask, you won't be able to get a lot of articulation out of this figure. So his arm does rotate right here, and this one right here does rotate as well. Then his other arm does rotate. And the waist articulation, but it's kind of hindered because of the jacket, so you won't be able to get many poses out of it. Really nice articulation, I will have to say, in the torso, the mid-torso right here. He has really nice articulation in the legs. Really nice articulation in the legs right here as well. And also right here as well. And he also has very nice articulation in the boots. So that's really nice. So you can see that. Very nice. So, articulation, or no, I didn't mean to say articulation. Now, for accessories, it's too sad because Batman would come with his grab. It's too sad to say because the accessories, they don't come with any. Batman would come with his shrapnel gun and batarangs, and he would come with his shrapnel gun and batarangs, and Bane would come with a picture of the he would come with a picture of Harvey Dent, the new district attorney who died because Batman murdered him, But in the pictures, that's what he holds in his right hand when he's showing it to some of his henchmen. It's actually really nice, but yeah, it's really sad that they didn't actually make any accessories for this. It would be nice if they did, because he does not come with any at all, so that's very sad. But anyways, overall, the quality on both of these figures is top notch. Like I said before, it's movie accurate to both of the movies, or it's actually movie accurate to both of, or it's actually movie accurate to, it's, and like I said before, the quality is top notch, and it's movie accurate to both of the movies or something like that. But I'm not exactly sure, because I did watch The Dark Knight Rises, and I have to say it was actually a very awesome movie. So these figures are very detailed, and they have very nice articulation in them, and I'm gonna have to give them, of course, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna compare them with any other figures, but I would have to say I would give them a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10. Now, if you can find these figures, I recommend you go pick them up right now. So you can go pick them up. If they're very expensive, just try eBay or something like that until you find these, and yeah, or just try like eBay until you find one of these, and yeah. We were taking a look back at the Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters Batman action figure and Movie Masters Bane action. Right now we were taking a look at the Dark Knight Right now we were taking a look. Right now we were taking a look back at the Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters Batman action figure and the Movie Masters Bane. Right now we were taking a look back at the Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters Batman action figure, and of course we were taking a look back at the Movie Masters Bane action figure. Thank you all for watching, guys, as you always do. This was my this was my last Batman movie review. I'm very sorry, I didn't mean to say that. This was my last Batman toy action figure review, and as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy these action figures, and I will see you all again very soon.